And at 6:16 in the morning, the Senate Committee on Ways and Means meets today to decide the fate of the committee report on the proposed sin tax law. There's been a change in the leadership of the committee after Senator Ralph Rector resigned after getting flack for proposing a version that is 45 billion pesos less than expected. Camille Elemia has that story.
After almost 2 hours of caucus, the Senate accepts Rector's resignation as chairman of the Senate Ways and Means Committee. Dillon, as the committee vice chairman, will be the acting head. Rector did not attend caucus, citing delicadeza as reason. Rector instead recommends adopting House Bill 5727 by Cavite Representative Joseph Emilio Abaya or Senate Bill 3249 by Senator Miriam Santiago. The Abaya bill is the Malacanang-backed measure which seeks to generate an additional 60 billion pesos in revenue from excise taxes for the first year of implementation, while Rector's version will only generate 15 billion pesos. The status of the committee report on the sin tax bill is still hanging. The Senate Ways and Means Committee is set to meet to decide on its fate. But if Acting Chair Dillon will have it his way, he says he wants to retain the Rector report as it will still be debated on and amended by senators. Even if Rector withdrew his controversial committee report, majority of the committee members must first approve the move. Dillon says he is in favor of what his allies want, the 60 billion peso increase in revenue from sin taxes instead of the 15 billion peso Rector wants. Meanwhile, anti-sin tax bill groups once again trooped outside the Senate in protest of the bill. This is their second of a 3-day protest against the controversial measure. The group fears Rector's resignation and withdrawal of his committee report will expedite the passage of the measure in the Senate.
Tingin namin, isa itong hindi nabakyanan ni Senator Recto yung pressure buhat sa Malacanang.
Kami naniniwala na ito ay may pressure galing sa taas. Sapagkat nakita ni Senator Ralph Recto na makatuwiran ang kanyang binigay dahil ang pagkuha ng tax ay dapat progressive.
Dito lang na po namin inasahan po yung pang-ano ng baon-baon ng mga anak namin. Rinda po ng bahay. Kung patataasan po to, ano mga magagawa namin?
Senator Bongbong Marcos shares the same sentiment and blames Malacanang for Rector's resignation. Marcos, a vocal critic of the Aquino administration, says the Senate should not allow itself to be the rubber stamp of Malacanang. Malacanang, however, denies this and says Rector quit his post for personal reasons. Malacanang is also distancing itself from statements of Presidential Legislative Liaison Office Head Manuel Mamba that senators, especially Recto, were bribed by tobacco companies. Presidential spokesman Edwin Lacerda says they are still trying to contact Mamba to verify his supposed statements. Lacerda remains confident the relationship of Malacanang and the Senate will not be endangered because of the issue. Camille Elemia, Solar News.